Crazy thinking about how many toxic moments Blake Lively has had throughout her career. I mean, who could forget the time she bullied an interviewer who couldn't get pregnant after all the interviewer did was congratulate her on her pregnancy? During a promotional interview for Cafe Society, Blake was told congratulations on your bump, to which she replied, congratulations on your bump. Kjersti Flaw was obviously not pregnant at the time, and we later found out that she was infertile, but that she desperately wanted to have children one day. She even went as far to say as the interview made her consider quitting her job because she felt so ashamed and awkward about herself afterwards. Now, no one knew at the time, but the problem is that Blake has yet to issue an apology to this poor woman who she tormented for no reason. Blake has also had some borderline sketchy racist moments throughout her career. During an interview one time, she admitted that her and her friends used to dress up as blackface, and she laughed it off and thought it was just some funny joke. Honestly, the worst of it might be that her and Ryan Reynolds ended up getting married on a plantation in the South. All it takes is a simple Google search to find out the dark history of where you're getting married at. And there's no way that this information wasn't disclosed to them before they booked the venue. Blake and Ryan only issued an apology when they were called out for it, not at any point before that, which is a serious problem. And last but not least, let's not forget about how Taylor Swift recently admitted that she felt used by Blake. During the back and forth with Justin Baldoni, Blake asserted herself as Khaleesi from Game of Thrones and called herself the mother of dragons. He also made it seem as though Taylor was one of her dragons and that the Swifties would come after him with a full force. Taylor did not like this, as there are tons of people who use Taylor and make her feel less than human because of her power that she has. It went so far that Taylor actually issued a statement through her team that her and Blake are going to be done hanging out for a while. Talk about tough look for Blake. However, if you are looking for a little bit of a silver lining with Blake, you'll be happy to know that she's really, really good about standing up for women's empowerment. No matter what your feelings are on Blake, you cannot deny that whenever she walks into a room, she has a certain aura or presence that very, very few people, regardless of their gender, have in this world. There are a lot of women who look up to Blake for this reason, with the hope of copying the same confidence that she has. Blake has also done a lot of work with the Wrexham women's soccer team, the club that her husband, Ryan Reynolds, owns alongside Rob McElhenney. Here's the one problem, though, is that even though Blake has had multiple good column moments throughout time, she's had way, way, way more toxic moments that just keep on coming out, and she's really, really got to do a lot to change the narrative before it's all too late for her.